You're about to watch one of the most fascinating events in 2025 as Wrexham and Sydney FC go head to head in a very special match. But watch what happens at the end of the result. We're now heading into Allianz Stadium for what is Sydney FC taking on Wrexham in a down under tour, as Wrexham, coming all the way from Wales, is set for another tour after their win against Melbourne Victory last week's match at Marvel Stadium. A 3-0 win against Melbourne Victory in front of the home fans. And now Wrexham continuing another big statement against Sydney FC at Allianz Stadium. So it should be an interesting matchup, as Sydney FC, last time they faced an international team was Celtic. And I'm not pretty sure how this match will end, but I want to see a famous victory, great performance, great skills from both sides. But yeah, there's still people rocking up to making their way to Allianz Stadium. I'm telling you, I've never been into this bay number 2, level 2 seated at Allianz Stadium. It's pretty a good view, I must say, as coming from a Wanderers fan. This is the seat where I'll be sitting for tonight's game, just where the co-active bay is on bay 23. Just brought myself a pre-game food. It was certainly a goosebump moment, as we are not far enough until kickoff from Wrexham Down Under tour friendly match. This is pretty insane. We've got the Wrexham anthem around Allianz Stadium. Pretty insane atmosphere, and the Cove down on the bay 23. They're still rocking up numbers. Pretty good to see them back once again at their active role play. So it's good to see football is back once again, as Wrexham will make another statement after they defeat Melbourne Victory in the last game, in the first game at Marvel Stadium. And they look to do the exact same statement tonight. It was certainly all hands on deck, but Wrexham strike first by an own goal from Sydney FC. Awful mistake by Sydney FC, but it don't matter. Lots of Wrexham fans coming in, rocking it up with red and white. Big controversial call back there by Adam Cozy. He's still checking in if there's a handball intentionally. The calls may not be favourites from Sydney FC, but they had a plan and they've striked again with a big response thanks to Alexander Popovic, who equalises the goal. Just missed out a goal. Alexander Popovic. He puts one back for Sydney FC, and they are on the board for the first time before we're heading off to half-time. Just like that, it's game on. During halftime, I went to the Sydney FC's official merchandise shop to buy myself a Wrexham items that costed me $130. Alrighty lads, as you can see, I bought a Wrexham scarf and a jumper just for my dad. Bro, it was $130 just to spend for that. It was worth it, so I wanted to support the Wrexham for tonight. And my dad actually wanted a jumper, so I bought it for him. Dad, if you're watching, well, this is for you. Here comes Joe Lolly. Joe Lolly beats one. But Adam Cozy calls a free kick for Sydney FC. This might be a huge chance for Sydney FC, for them to get themselves in front for the first time. Lolly takes a shot. Looks good, but it's close onto the left. As you're about to watch this clip, I have never seen in my entire life entire players in the field getting substitute from all of the players in the bench are going to be playing in the field. Like, you've never seen like this in football history. But this is going to be one of the most incredible goals from Sydney FC, as Joe Lacey, another young talent from Sydney FC, scores an absolute blockbustering goal.
What an absolute blistering shot. Sydney FC has shocked Wrexham in an absolute out of nowhere.
What a young star. First time lead. And Wrexham shocked Wrexham might get one last chance. If they can't connect through to that opportunity, then Sydney FC win their first ever down under tour. Sydney FC defense. They won. Defeating Wrexham 2-1. Brilliant start from Sydney FC. That is it for the Wrexham Down Under tour. That is the last time they will be traveling to Australia. As I'm in the train right now, I need to be very quiet because this is a very quiet place to be sitting. But what a game. Sydney FC has first time knock off Wrexham in their history books. As Joey Lacey, he scores the second goal for Sydney FC. Like, what a blistering goal for that young fella. History made. Sydney FC get the job done. Very, very quality atmosphere. 40,000 attendance rocked up at Allianz Stadium tonight. Great experience for me as well. I would love to come back and experience this more often. But at the end, Sydney FC win the better team against Wrexham 2-1. Yeah, I was not expecting this performance. But Sydney FC, they're looking very, very healthy when A-League season is about to return soon. So maybe if they can keep playing like this, they could possibly go through and get a couple wins, maybe for a chance to play finals. But I'm not entirely sure what will happen for the next upcoming month. But stay tuned, lads, as A-League season is about to be starting very, very soon shortly. Make sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.